Welcome to Explain the Charts, where we break down the news and chart data to help you make informed trading decisions. Today is November 6, 2024, and we're taking a look at Apple stock, APL. First, let's look at the current news and events that might be impacting Apple. Google searches indicate Apple is facing a fine from the European Union under the Digital Markets Act for antitrust concerns around its App Store. This news could lead to a negative sentiment for Apple, but it's important to see how the market reacts to it. Analysts have also downgraded Apple stock, citing concerns over iPhone 16 sales and inflated expectations for AI-enabled iPhones. There's speculation that the iPhone 16 launch has disappointed Wall Street with weaker-than-expected demand. This news, combined with the EU fine, could further contribute to bearish sentiment surrounding Apple. However, some analysts still recommend buying Apple stock, believing that the company is well-positioned to lead the AI smartphone market in the future. We'll keep an eye on this news and see how it impacts AAPL's price action in the coming days and weeks. Now, let's dive into the charts to see what they tell us about Apple. Let's start with the daily chart, which provides an overview of AAPL's recent price action. We see that Apple has been on an upward trend since the beginning of the year. The price has been making higher highs and higher lows, suggesting bullish momentum. However, we also see that Apple has pulled back recently, indicating a potential shift in momentum. This pullback could be attributed to the negative news surrounding the EU fine and iPhone 16 sales. If we look at the volume, we can see that the volume has been declining on the recent pullback, which suggests a lack of conviction from sellers. This could be a positive sign for bulls, as it indicates that the pullback might be a short-term correction. It's important to note that Apple has encountered resistance at around $225. This level has been a significant barrier for Apple in the past. However, the current pullback has brought the price back to a level of support at around $215. This level has been a strong area of support for Apple in the past, and it could act as a floor for the price. If the price can hold above this support level, it could be a sign that the pullback is over and the bullish trend is resuming. However, if the price breaks below this support level, it could be a sign that the bearish sentiment is gaining traction and the downtrend is continuing. We need to pay close attention to these key price levels and see how the market reacts in the coming days. Now, let's zoom in on the hourly chart to get a closer look at the recent price action. We can see that Apple has been consolidating in a tight range for the past few days. The price has been bouncing between support at around $220 and resistance at around $225. This consolidation suggests that the market is indecisive about the direction of the price. It's important to watch how the price breaks out of this range. A breakout above the resistance level at $225 could be a bullish signal, while a breakout below the support level at $220 could be a bearish signal. The volume on the hourly chart is also relatively low, which suggests that the consolidation is driven by a lack of conviction from both buyers and sellers. We'll keep an eye on the hourly chart to see how the price breaks out of this range and what direction it takes. Let's look at the 15-minute chart to see if we can find any more clues about the short-term direction of Apple. This time frame offers a more granular view of the price action. Here, we see that the price has been consolidating in a range for the past hour. There have been some short-term fluctuations, but the overall trend is sideways. This consolidation might be a period of indecision before the price breaks out in either direction. The volume on the 15-minute chart is also relatively low, indicating a lack of clear momentum. It's important to watch for any signs of breakout from this range. A breakout above the resistance level at around $223 could be a sign that buyers are gaining control. On the other hand, a breakout below the support level at around $221 could be a sign that sellers are in control. We'll keep an eye on this chart to see how the price breaks out of this range and what direction it takes. Now, let's recap the important price levels and predictions. On the daily chart, the key price levels to watch are $215 and $225. If the price can hold above $215, it could be a sign that the bullish trend is resuming. However, if the price breaks below $215, it could be a sign that the bearish sentiment is gaining traction. On the hourly chart, The price is consolidating in a range between $220 and $225. A breakout above $225 could be a bullish signal, while a breakout below $220 could be a bearish signal. The 15-minute chart shows consolidation in a range between $221 and $223. A breakout above $223 could be a sign that buyers are gaining control, while a breakout below $221 could be a sign that sellers are in control. It's important to remember that these are just predictions, and the market can be unpredictable. The news and events surrounding Apple, such as the EU fine and iPhone 16 sales, could have a significant impact on the price action. We need to pay close attention to these factors and see how they influence the market's sentiment. We'll continue to monitor AAPL's price action and provide updates as the situation unfolds. Thank you for watching Explain the Charts, and remember to subscribe for more insightful market analysis.